What's up, guys? Cable is here. Today I'm going to do my review of The Legend of Korra, episode 10. The title of this episode was called Turning the Tides, and I had to say, overall, once again, it was a really good episode this week. And in this episode, Amon initiated his plan to take over Republic City. Um, his whole plan to do it was actually really good. This guy is very smart, and honestly, I think he's a good military leader because of all the things that he used. He used gas to knock out the people in the buildings, and how he basically targeted at first the leaders of Republic City, the councilmen, but of course he didn't get Tenzin because he anticipated it and he defended himself. But because we all know that in war, you take out the leaders, the everybody else is going to be in panic mode. They wouldn't know what to do, who would lead them and whatnot. And that was a good idea. And the way how he did it was to use members of the Equalists as disguise as, like, say, regular workers to kidnap everybody else. It was just a smart plan. And how basically when um, Tenzin was with the other metal benders, the tanks, those giant tanks, had magnets on them, and they pretty much just grabbed the guys and everything. And it was just overall a great plan by Amon. This guy thinks ahead. He knows the weaknesses. He exploits the weaknesses, which is something very cool with Amon. If he sees a weakness, he's gonna take it and he's gonna take advantage of that. Especially with the metal benders and how he took advantage of them, and during the pro bending tournament, and he knocked all of them. He create the development of those electrical gloves. Yeah. But yeah, overall, this Amon, he's keeping stepping up his game. Also in this episode, we saw how Asami and Mako, they're soon to break apart pretty much because Asami knew about the kiss of Mako pretty much. That Mako and the Korra shared, and Mako didn't really couldn't say anything about it. And you can tell that this guy, he wants to be with Korra now. The thing is, it kind of sucks for Asami because she didn't do anything. But sooner or later, near the end of the season, they're probably gonna break apart, especially from what I saw from the season finale. Yeah, the trailer for that. Yeah. So that's that. And also in this episode, we saw some good fight scenes with Korra and Team Avatar against those giant tanks. And I gotta say, a lot of people say Asami, she's gonna be like the weak point of the group, but she's able to take care of herself with that Equalist glove. I mean, she was taking out other members like left and right. She was able to handle it on her own. So I don't really think she's a weak point in the group at all because she can obviously fight for herself. And these are chi blockers, and they're pretty advanced hand-to-hand combat and all that. And with everything with the attack on the city, it was a really intense episode. And also near the end, Lin Bei Fong had to take care of the kids on the Air Temple Island and take care of Tenzin's wife. And pretty much, she was fighting them, and she almost got defeated. But then, Tenzin's kids came, and I thought it was hilarious. Who was he, Milo? He was like, fart bending and pretty much taking out all of the other equalists. And the kids are really good at air bending. They can take care of themselves. Like, I wouldn't say they're like as skillful as Aang or Tenzin, but they're really good. And so pretty much, also in this episode, Pema gave birth to a boy, and it kind of sucked though because it was a great moment for Tenzin and his family, but now it's like they got to leave their home and scatter so that because Tenzin wanted to protect his family, he did not want them to get harmed at all. And Lin Bei Fong was with them, and she knew. And there was just a really good scene at the end where she looks at Tenzin's family, Pema and the kids, and with that look, she was like, "I gotta protect these guys." And pretty much she jumped and pretty much took out one of the blimps, and then she went on another blimp. But unfortunately, she got caught by some of the Equalists, and she was taken to Amman. And unfortunately, she got her bending taken away, and I was like, damn, because Lin Bei Fong, she's a really good female character in my opinion, and the character overall in this series. But after seeing her take her bending away, I really do believe that in the end of this season or somewhere in the next season, the Korra is gonna somehow find a way to get everybody's bending back because you can't take away Lin Beifong's bending, and a character like her, and also from what we saw from the season finale trailer, how Amon was basically taking away a lot of people's bending. He had them all lined up and everything, and you can't just leave him high and dry like that. So more than likely, Korra's going to talk to Aang at some point and figure out how he did it and formulate some way to um, give everybody spending back. Because I do believe that this thing that Amon is doing, it's not like something that's done forever. You know, it's not permanent. Um, you know that there's some way like it's something like a block or something with the chakras. I know it has something to do with that. But yeah. But overall, this episode was action packed. Great development for Ling Fei Fong. You know, with her, you know, sacrificing herself like that, and in the end, you know, everybody with Team Avatar, they're hiding, and we saw how General Iroh, he basically you know, was the general, and he had a whole bunch of warships because Tenzin had asked for help. And pretty much, I believe this is Zuko's grandson, not his son, because if he was Zuko's son, then he would be around Tenzin's age, around his 50s. So, I don't think that he's Zuko's son, but I know he's Zuko's grandson. That's for a fact, that he's related to him in some way. But yeah, we see all those warships walking in, and it's going to be a good fight. I can tell you. I can tell you that it's going to be action packed for the season finale. Well, yeah, this episode is really good. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, what you liked about it, disliked about it. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.